Welcome back to Cinegold, everyone. Matthew here again, and today we are checking out 10 of the best war movies that cover modern-day conflicts. From harrowing true stories to edge-of-your-seat action, these films capture the chaos and courage of war in the modern era. Let's start things off by taking a look at number 10.
Door did that? I've seen guys rolling out with a lot worse.
Number 10, Sandcastle. Set during the Iraq War, Sandcastle follows a young and inexperienced U.S. soldier tasked with helping restore a village's water supply in a hostile region. Sandcastle doesn't focus so much on large-scale battles, but instead takes a more personal approach and shows the psychological toll war takes on soldiers. While the film is not exactly a masterpiece, it intends to show how military life often bounces from moments of boredom to sudden bursts of violence. While Sandcastle probably shouldn't be the first film you watch from this list, if you've seen all the rest, it might be worth checking out for its more grounded take on modern warfare. You can find it in most Netflix regions. Next up at number 9 is Triple Frontier. It's about a team of former Special Forces operatives who reunite for a high-stakes heist in South America, targeting a ruthless drug lord's fortune. While I'll admit Triple Frontier is not a traditional war film, I added it to this list because it captures the expertise and mentality of modern special forces operators. It emphasizes small unit tactics, military strategy, and the harsh realities of post-service life. It isn't as intense or even as good as a lot of the war movies still to come on this list, but its mix of action, strategy, and survival make it a good choice if you're looking for something a little different in the modern warfare genre. Triple Frontier can be found in every Netflix region. And our next movie at the number 8 spot is Beasts of No Nation. It's set in an unnamed African country torn apart by civil war and follows a young boy who is forced to become a child soldier after losing his family. Beasts of No Nation focuses on asymmetric warfare, showing how modern conflicts are often fought with guerrilla tactics, child soldiers, and warlords operating outside conventional military structures. The film is really about the psychological devastation of war and the loss of innocence when people are thrown into a brutal world where survival means surrendering to violence. Beasts of No Nation is not an easy watch, but if you're in the mood for something more emotional than your average war film, you should consider this a must-see.
Our job is to separate the Taliban from the ordinary people.
Number 7, The Outpost. Based on true events, The Outpost follows a small unit of U.S. soldiers stationed at a remote combat outpost in Afghanistan, surrounded by mountains and the constant threat of Taliban attack. The Outpost is a relentless action war film that uses gritty camera work to put the viewer right in the middle of the chaos. U.S. forces had to hold their ground against a numerically superior enemy, and the Battle of Kamdesh ended up being one of the most intense battles of the war. The Outpost is a gripping, no-nonsense depiction of modern-day combat, and if you're looking for one of the most intense modern war films of recent years, The Outpost is a must-see. You can find it in a few Netflix regions, including Canada.
I'm not your friend. I'm not gonna help you. I'm gonna break you.
Number 6, Zero Dark 30. It follows the decade-long hunt for Osama bin Laden from the intelligence gathering to the dramatic Navy SEAL raid in Pakistan. Zero Dark 30 is a gripping thriller that captures the blend of intelligence work, drone surveillance, and special operations that define modern warfare. It's not just about boots on the ground, it's about the geopolitical chess game that leads to those high-stakes missions. The final 30 minutes, showing the SEAL Team 6 operation, are some of the most intense sequences in modern war films. Zero Dark 30 is one of the most unforgettable war films made in recent years and definitely a must-see. Right now it's available in many regions including the US, UK, and Germany, but it says it's leaving soon, so not sure where it will be available by the time you watch this. By the way, I bring you new top 10 videos every week and they are often about war films, so if you don't want to miss out, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Next up, coming in at number 5 is Tears of the Sun. When a violent coup erupts in Nigeria, a team of U.S. Navy SEALs are sent on a mission to extract a doctor and her patients from a dangerous war zone. Tears of the Sun is an action thriller that explores the ethics of war and the duty of soldiers beyond their orders. It's probably not the most realistic war film you'll ever see, but if you're looking for something that can keep your blood pumping throughout its runtime, look no further. It's an action film with a big dose of heart and definitely well worth checking out for fans of modern warfare movies. You can watch Tears of the Sun in a few regions such as Canada, Germany, South Africa, and the Philippines.
I'll pick it up. Trap it.
Number 4, American Sniper. It's based on the true story of Chris Kyle, a legendary Navy SEAL sniper who served multiple tours in Iraq, where his pinpoint accuracy saved countless lives. American Sniper is an in-depth look at the role snipers play in modern military operations, highlighting urban warfare, counterinsurgency tactics, and the emotional burden that comes with serving in a high-stakes combat environment. The action is tense and realistic, but American Sniper isn't just about war, it's also about what happens when the fight is over. If you're looking for a film that combines intense battlefield action with a powerful character study, American Sniper should be essential viewing. You can find it in Canada, France, and many other European countries. Number 3, Mosul. In the heart of war-torn Mosul, an Iraqi SWAT team battles to liberate their city from the grips of ISIS, forging a bond of brotherhood amidst the chaos. Mosul stands out for its intense, up-close portrayal of modern urban warfare and can be quite relentless, plunging viewers directly into the heart of the battle. It attempts to capture the chaos and danger of fighting in a war zone. It shows the personal sacrifices made by those fighting to protect their homeland. Mosul is one of the very best war movies on all of Netflix and a must-see for any war movie fan. You can find it in many regions such as Canada, Australia, South Africa, and many more. At number 2 is 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. And I'm going to keep it short for this one. This is easily one of the best and most entertaining modern warfare movies you can find today and should be considered a must-see. But I get copyright claimed every time I talk about it, so I'm just going to keep it at that.
RPG! Hold on! 6 cars go down!
Number 1, Black Hawk Down. It's about a U.S. military raid in Somalia that quickly turns into a battle for survival when 2 Black Hawk helicopters are shot down. Black Hawk Down is a fantastic action-heavy war film that came out back in 2001 from director Ridley Scott. It covers the real-life 1993 Battle of Mogadishu with relentless action sequences that capture the chaos and brutality of modern urban warfare. Scott uses practical effects and authentic military tactics to help add to the film's realism and impact. Black Hawk Down is one of the most well-known modern warfare films ever made and a must-see for any serious war movie fan. You can watch it in South Africa, Italy, and a few more places. That is it for today's list. What do you think? What are some of your favorite modern warfare movies? Please let us know in the comments below. That's it for me today, everyone. I will see you again soon.